All right, y'all, we are live on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon. Blessings to everybody in the name of Yeshua, Jesus, the Messiah, our Creator. I do pray everybody is very blessed. Man, what a juicy day for Bitcoin, guys. What a juicy day for Bitcoin. We will be live momentarily, y'all. Stay tuned. FOMO into the like button. Let's see if we can get 1,000 likes up in this stream right now. All right, y'all, we are live on this crazy day. Man, Bitcoin is getting some move right now. Bitcoin is getting some crazy move right now, guys. As we can see, Bitcoin is right now getting a pretty big move to the upside after coming down to the value area low of this range that we have right here, getting a pretty significant bounce to the upside, guys. And right now, as we speak, we're coming up to a resistance, which is the VWAP, guys. It is the VWAP. Now, as usual, we are in multiple positions, guys. Right here, we are in many trades. Long and short in this thing like crazy here, right? Long and short in this thing like crazy. We're coming up to the VWAP. We got the long entry from right down here. Setup was given in advance in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. We were looking at that fresh, juicy level 24283. A nice daily right there. And that is currently the long trade that I am in. Locally, as well as the short from the VWAP, guys. Shorts from VWAP, that is like the bread and butter of trading, right? The more time we spend below VWAP, the more likelihood we could get a short scalp from that. Currently also, guys, still in a short from last night. If we take a look here, we can see that I am still holding the short from this level, around 25,286. Stayed up all night pretty much to catch this one, guys. It was a very interesting experience for me. I'm literally exhausted today, but it's been worth it because of all these juicy price actions that we've got going on today. Now, let's talk about what is going to be happening with Bitcoin as we move forward, because we are in a very precarious situation. God bless everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure to like the video, guys. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Okay, so as you can see, we get that long entry. We get the short entry. Now let's see what is going to happen if we're going to come down from here or not. Bitcoin is consolidating within this triangle pattern, but here's something that we need to understand right now, and this is very, very serious. This is very, very serious. What used to be an ascending triangle, after we put in our higher high last night, could very much so now be classified as a rising wedge pattern, now that we have made a higher high here. And something else that we have to be very wary about is the following. Hang on one second here. I just gotta... Let's just... Alright, cool. Something else that we have to be concerned about right now is the following, guys. If we look at the 4-hour time frame right now, we can see that over time, especially as we make this new high, the Bitcoin price keeps getting higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. Yet, it's the oscillator that worries me. Look at market Cipher B as we are getting lower money flow right here, giving us the dreaded upside down Sam Bankman-Fried man boob pattern, right? It's not the pattern that we want to be seeing when we're pumping like this, guys. Now, I'm not saying that we're coming down, but also when we take a look at the daily time frame, what do we see on the daily time frame? The potential here. Okay, the potential for the upside down uneven butt cheek pattern forming right here as well, right? The upside down uneven butt cheek pattern forming, where as the price is getting higher and higher into key resistance, our waitress at the diner is chilling upside down, bringing you out a cup of coffee, and you're looking at her like thinking to yourself, what the heck am I even looking at, right? It's a little bit scary. It's a little bit scary. So here's the main thing that I am looking at right now. First of all, I am looking at this as a sideways range. Okay, this is what we always need to be doing when we are looking at price action. We don't need to worry ourselves with triangulars and squares and different shapes and stuff like that. We need to be looking at the sideways range. Right now, we are in the middle of a sideways range. We came down to the low of the range, which gave us our juicy long entry from right down here. Setup given in advance in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. Boom, baby. Level touched to the dollar. And I wasn't the only one who was looking at this level. A lot of us were, right? We got our bullish divergences, our uneven butt cheeks at the level as we came down to it. We came up to VWAP, guys. VWAP looking kind of nice for a little scalp. Just went for the scalp on VWAP here. Locking a quick little profit up on here. And let's talk about the next zones we really need to be aware of. First of all, this is a sideways range. There is a chance that we have put in our high, right? There is a chance that this is the high. Now, is it a strong chance? Right now, no, it's not a strong chance. And the reason why, I wouldn't consider that the high is in until we actually now lose the low of this range that we've been trading. Until we flip market structure bearish, I am not going to say that the high is in. We need to see some kind of confirmation, which is a reversal, right? We put in our high. I'm sorry, put in our low, we put in our high. Until we go ahead and put in that lower low, I'm not going to sit here and say that the top is in. In fact, I'll be honest with you, when I look at everything combined, I do feel that we are going to take the high one more time. But the area we need to be aware of right now to the upside is going to be this right here, okay? We've got ourselves a nice confluence, a juicy confluence, by the way, of the Fibonacci golden pocket retracement mixed with the value area high of this sideways range. So if the high is in, right, let's say that the high is in, then the thing that we need to be most careful about right now, should I say careful? I don't know. Careful or concerned, okay, is that we could very well now put in our lower high right here and then put in our lower low. So I am actually looking to compound my short and or add open a new position when we come back up to retest that $25,000 zone. This is what I'm looking at locally right now. Now, there's no need to get overexcited, bullish, bearish. We're just trading simply in a very local range right now. Our levels are very clearly defined for us. And I have to say, guys, this has been absolutely amazing. This price action right here today that we have gotten today has just been so juicy. This is the stuff that, like, I miss, right? This is the stuff that I miss. It's been really juicy. We've been getting the juicy trades today, guys. You know, this morning we were going step by step, giving these trade setups, and they were just boom. They were playing out like crazy, right? We had a few nice ones, we had a few nice ones as well. We got, you know, so far, I think this is the third long, right? We gave this setup as well, looking for a scalp from 24.4. Came right down to that level, boom, hit it pretty much to the exact dollar as well. Look at that, nice bounce from the golden pocket. Then we were taking a look, we got rejected by 6 Juanita. Then we came down, we were looking at this daily level here for a nice bounce from 24,283. And we did get that nice bounce from 24,283. And so right now, the levels I'm looking at to the upside and to the downside are going to be these. All right, they are going to be these. Make sure to like the stream, guys. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to call your mom. Tell her to come like Jason Casper because he's a pretty cool guy, you know. And your mom needs a cool guy like me to like on YouTube. So, and don't take that the wrong way. Right now, these are the main levels that I'm looking at to the downside. The golden pocket to the downside, the golden pocket to the upside. These are going to be the key zones that we need to be very much so aware of right now. Also, guys, it's important to just understand that if we start to lose this, it can become very, very bearish. One more thing to keep in mind is this trend line right here. I'm going to connect it from the exact lows of these levels. Now, notice something very interesting. As we come down to our Fibonacci golden pocket, which is right around this green box, we start to see something that, and if you are a fat, white, ambiguously gendered college student majoring in trans, non-binary, cisgendered carbon emissions, like this person right here, your ears might perk up when you hear that we have some nice intersectionality coming in right around here, right? We've got the trend line, we've got the golden pocket, and in addition, if we take our fib from this last low to the high, and we double click and we turn on our 786 fib, well, then we can see, guys, that we also have the 786 coming in right around there. So right now, as far as I care, these are the only two levels that matter to me. This and this. If we reclaim 25K, I start to get bullish, okay? I start to turn from a bear into a bull, right? I'm transitioning, just like our good friend. And, you know, here's one thing that we really need to keep in mind, right? Let's go to the daily time frame. Let's go to the daily time frame. Let's put all this stuff in a folder, right? We'll put it in a folder right now on the object tree, and we'll call it Group 1. What a nice name. Right now, let's keep a few things in mind. First of all, if we take a look at all this volume, we are coming up to a very, very key zone of resistance right here. Understanding that at this level, we could get a rotation back down to the bottom of this range. In addition, guys, we are absolutely coming up to the 200-week moving average right now. People are watching this level like crazy. People are saying to themselves, if we break out of this 200-week moving average, I'm going to enter into the biggest long position of my life. Nah, I don't know if people are saying that, but I bet you people are thinking that. So we need to be very careful. But here's the truth. If we do come above that 200-week moving average, guys, shout out to Hexy Bastard. Can we have a look at Poor Pleb chart? We can later in the stream, bro. Let me make a note of that because I appreciate your super chat. Look at Poor Pleb. PP chart. PP chart. Making a note. Got a nice pen right here. Right? So we have a low volume gap right here, which means we really absolutely could get a huge breakout. We could get a huge breakout here, guys. And I am hoping that we do get a breakout. I'm just saying it's time to be cautious, right? If we're looking for longs, if we want to long a breakout, honestly, we need to be longing low, right? We can't long the breakout. We need to find an area of support to get into our long, right? All these longs I'm taking, I'm looking to hold to potentially 30K, right? And I'm still holding swing longs from lower. Swing longs from lower, like the juicy long that we gave in the Casper Crew VIP Discord from 21,481, still holding that one. This was from 21,481. I've actually added a little bit to the position here in case of massive breakout. But yeah, so we could get a very, very smooth move up, but there's one thing we need to keep in mind right here. If we pull out our fib from around these highs to the lows, right? I'm doing an average fib. This isn't an exact fib pull because we have multiple fib pulls we could do here. we are coming right into the Fibonacci golden pocket retracement. So here's a scenario that not a lot of people are thinking about that we need to be prepared for. And here's the thing. People ask me all the time, Jason, is price going to go up from here or is it going to go down, right? Is it going to go up or is it going to go down? Truth is, guys, it depends, right? It depends. We cannot know what the price is going to do. I know I say this a lot, but we really cannot know. Well, the only thing we can do as traders is we can have plans, multiple plans for multiple scenarios, so that whatever happens, we will be prepared for it, right? We will be prepared for it. This is the only way we are going to be able to catch moves like this one right down here, right? Shout out to Hannah King. Yeah, we'll get into DXY and SPY, right? So that's what we're doing here. We're making plans. I'm not saying this is going to happen, right? People get upset. They want someone to tell. They want people to. People come on YouTube and they want to hear the Bitcoin price is 100% going to do this tomorrow. So go ahead and place your order right now. Doesn't work like that, guys, right? So here's the scenario. We break out above the 200-week moving average. Everybody gets very stoked. We come into the golden pocket, and these bearish divergences, the upside down Sam Bankman-Fried bearish man boob pattern that we see forming here on the daily chart starts to play out, right? People don't know this, but when you're in the Bahamas, right, Sam Bankman-Fried liked to lie on the beach, and his favorite spot, the left side would be in the sun, the right side would be in the shade of the palm tree, right? And for some reason, the sun down there, it caused his left breast to grow very large. This is a biological fact, okay? And the right one that was in the shade of the palm tree, it was not growing very large at all, okay? It was called a mammary gland imbalance, right? We see that happening on market Cipher B. It's a very bearish pattern. Now, if we come up to the 6 Juanita, we also know 6 Juanita. She is the girl from high school that I had a huge crush on, the 618 Fibonacci level. Her name is 6 Juanita. I asked her out on a date, didn't realize I was in the friend zone. She was just using me to do her math homework. Rejection, massive rejection, okay? Now, of course, those of you who know the story or who went to high school with me, you know one of the main reasons why she didn't say yes when I asked her out and she laughed in my face is because all her popular cheerleader friends were standing around watching, and she couldn't let herself be known as the girl who went out with Jay Casper. Here's a picture of her popular friend, the cheerleader, doing an upside down flip right here. Notice anything about her glutes? That's right, very uneven. Very uneven, just like Sam Bankman-Fried's chest. And as we're coming up to the 6 Juanita Fibonacci, we need to be prepared for all these different types of body part anatomies and irregularities to affect the price action, okay? So that's just something that we do need to be aware of, but I do believe, will we still have the giveaways from last week? We already did that, Bear, my friend, Bear Learner. We already did the giveaways from last week, but maybe we'll do some more. If we get 2,000 likes on the stream, we'll definitely do some more. So that's what's happening right now. Let's take a look at some other charts. Let's take a look at the DXY. Let's take a look at the SPX. Let's take a look actually at the order book right now. What is happening with Bitcoin? So we got a little pullback from the VWAP, right? We took our short scalp from the VWAP. Still holding the scalp a little bit, realized a nice little profit here. Still in the long from the setup given in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. So let's see what's going to happen. Right now in the order book, we did see millions of longs coming in, right? This is crazy. We saw 12 million volume on this candle. We saw like 4 million, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 million longs coming in, plus another 7, like 20 million, 22, 23 million longs coming in. People are longing like crazy right now. And here's something that we really need to be careful about right in this moment, guys. When we're taking a look at this, okay, as we come up into VWAP, it looks to me like we are actually printing something called bearish absorption, right? This looks like bearish absorption. What do I mean by that? What I mean is we can see 20 million longs coming in into the VWAP. We're seeing millions of shorts getting liquidated. But right now, we're seeing even more and more longs coming in, but the price is unable to make a higher high above that VWAP. To me, this seems like there could be a whale actually absorbing the longs that are coming in, filling up a bigger short order at the VWAP. So this is definitely not a time to long. This is something that we need to be cautious about. We need to be careful about right now. Okay, we need to be cautious and careful about this right now, guys. This could actually give us a pretty significant move to the downside right here. Right, this could give us a pretty significant move to the downside if we are not careful. Let's take a look at market Cipher B locally now and see what's happening. Do we have any kind of bearish divergences locally? On the 12-minute time frame, we do not have any local bearish divergences. Let's go down to the 6-minute time frame. No, the only time frame we had bearish divs on was that 1 minute time frame as we came up right to that high, right into the VWAP where we saw 20 million longs buying high. We saw some slight bearish divs. Now let this be a lesson, guys. To buy low and sell high, right? Buy low and sell high. If you buy low and sell high, you're going to have a better chance of doing well in these markets, right? Now look at this, right? Buy low and sell high. This is what we want to do. We want to be longing from the lows. We want to be shorting from the highs. We don't want to be longing up here. The 20 million people that longed up here are now underwater. This is absolutely crazy. And what's even more crazy is we can see more and more longs coming in here, right? This white line getting higher is showing us longs are coming in. Got an increase of open interest. We got 2 million longs literally opening up right here. Let's see if that price can reclaim this high, because if it doesn't, this is not looking too bullish right now, guys. It's making me a little bit nervous. It's making me a little bit nervous. Let's pull out a local fib here. Let's pull out our local fib. Okay. Okay. Now we need to be watching here. If price comes back to retest this Fibonacci golden pocket and we continue to see that absorption, could be bad, right? I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying we got to be careful here. This is why we cannot be the people that long, right, all the way up here. We cannot be doing that. I want to take a look at the S&P 500. I want to take a look at the dollar, because we need to be keeping our eyes on these assets as well if we want to be successful at predicting the exact movement of the market. Just kidding. We're never going to predict the exact movement of the market. But here's something very interesting, guys. The S&P 500 has been bearish for the past few days. In fact, ever since Wednesday, ever since Thursday, February 2nd, we have come up to hit this very key Fibonacci level, right? And now we are in a downtrend, making lower lows and lower highs. But we are coming up to a very, very key zone of support for the stock market. A very key zone of support. This intersectionality, once again, going back to our fat, white, ambiguously gendered college student majoring in the trans, non-binary carbon emission transitional studies. Okay, now here's the thing. The degree is worthless. The degree is worthless, right? You're never going to get a job. People don't give a crap about that outside of academia, right? In real life. But in fake life, well, never mind. We're not going to go there. But here's the thing about intersectionality. It can be very, very useful if we know that there's a key zone of support right here, right? You can take that degree and use it to actually find support, right? Don't get a job. Start to become a trader. And right here, we can see we have a very, very clear zone of support coming in right around 39.50, where we have the high volume node of this massive range that we've been trading, basically the point of control of the entire downtrend since January, mixed with the Fibonacci golden pocket, mixed with this trend line. This, if we see the SPX getting a bounce from this level, then I do believe that wherever Bitcoin is coming down to, we could see another big bounce, whether that be a local level of support or a more macro level of support, right? Whether that be a local or more macro level of support doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. I believe if we see the stock market bounce, we're going to see Bitcoin bounce. We also need to be taking a look at the dollar. Where I should say, if we see the stock market bounce, if we see SPX bounce, we will probably see more upside for Bitcoin. Now, the dollar, guys, is a little bit worrying right now. And I'm going to talk about another scenario. But right now, let's just go with that. For the past year or so, the stock market and the dollar have been leading indicators for Bitcoin, right? SPX has been a leading indicator for what Bitcoin does. The dollar has been inversely correlated to what Bitcoin does. The dollar came down, got a nice bounce from our key CDW level that we've been looking at for a very, very long time. And we did so with some pretty bullish divergences on the daily time frame, right? We could very clearly see on the daily time frame right here that coveted uneven butt cheek pattern, right? Out at the club, late at night, drink in hand, got the juicy left cheek flopping all around, got the skinny old right cheek being all skinny, you know what I'm saying? Well, we see that with the dollar here, but the problem is the dollar is breaking out of multiple resistances, looking kind of strong, right? We came up, broke out of this Fibonacci golden pocket, then we came back down for a retest, right? We broke out of the Fib golden pocket, came down for a retest. Can we take a look at XTP? Sure, we could take a look at XTP. Shout out to everyone for the super chat. Shout out to Hannah King. We're going to take a look at PP. We're going to take a look at XTP. Thank you for the super chat. May God bless you. Now we're actually flipping this support, this resistance now into support. And we could get another move up to our next zone of resistance on the dollar, which is going to be around this 105 area. Now, if that happens, this could be kind of bearish for the Bitcoin price. So we need to be watching the SPX. We need to be watching the dollar, understanding that Bitcoin right now is, right, technically speaking, right, if we want to get technical, Bitcoin right now is at a key zone of resistance, right? So although I am bullish on Bitcoin, we have to understand it's a key resistance with some bearish signs. Now, here's something else that could very well happen. We may see crypto unhinge from the dollar and the stock market, right? There's all this stuff now going on about China pumping crypto, this and that. I remain bullish on crypto, and I give the correlations between the stock market and the dollar and crypto, I give that a backseat compared to the market cycle. I know, and I'm well aware of everybody who's been making statements saying, Jason, we can't pay attention to the market cycle this time because the world is falling apart. Bitcoin has been in existence during a massive global bull market, right? But now we're heading into a recession, right? We're heading into a recession. There's wars going on. There's crazy stuff going on. There's just no way that we're still going to continue in this bullishness. Well, here's the thing. I actually have a hypothesis that that's not true. I have a hypothesis that crypto is going to pump during these times, right? It's based on a few things, and it's not based on technicals, but it's based on fundamentals, and it's based on just ideologies that I hold to. We know that cryptocurrency is going to be the system. The blockchain is going to be the system that the new financial, it's going to be the infrastructure that the new financial system is built upon, right? And we can only speculate here, and sometimes I do speculate that Bitcoin itself and other cryptos and other blockchains were created by, you know, think tanks and world governments that were trying to introduce these concepts to people. And we're already seeing the Federal Reserve plans to build on top of existing blockchain infrastructures like Ethereum, or run them alongside existing blockchain infrastructures like Ethereum. And it's also my understanding that, you know, based on some certain people who speak with German accents and want us to eat the bugs and know nothing and be happy, that the current financial system has to be destroyed to bring in a new one, right? So it's all part of the plan, right? So we might really see a decoupling of crypto and financial traditional markets, right? That's just one theory here, guys. And again, that is speculation, but I'm still a believer in the 4-year market cycle. And based on the 4-year market cycle, I do think we could see cryptocurrency continue to get a move to the upside, even if other things are not, right? Guys, make sure to like the stream. We got about 1,000 people in here, only about 400 likes. Shout out to March Smart for the super chat. He says, Jay, I bring attention that an anchor wave on that high 12-hour bearish div has never happened in Bitcoin history. A bearish trigger wave has never happened on the 12-hour in Bitcoin history. Is this true? Let's check it out here. Now, I do have to say, guys, the 12-hour time frame, to me, looks extremely bearish. I do have to say that the 12-hour time frame, to me, guys, looks extremely bearish here. Wow, look at this money flow coming down. Wow. You know, I haven't been looking at the 12-hour at all. I've been looking at the daily and the 4-hour, but this is crazy, actually. Extremely bearish looking here. And we had such a high anchor wave right here. He says we've never had an anchor wave this high in Bitcoin history. This could be either really, really good or really, really bad. This means there's either a lot of strength coming into the market or this market is wildly overbought and there needs to be a big correction. This 12-hour divergence really is a little bit scary, guys. Let's be honest here. We have a confirmed bearish divergence, confirmed upside down Sam Bankman-Fried pattern on the 1 hour. That is absolutely crazy. Man, I hope we're going to see some kind of follow through here with Bitcoin to see if we're going to pump or are we going to dump here. Because yeah, I was hoping to get some crazy volatility during this stream here. I was really hoping to get some crazy volatility during the stream, guys. Let's see if we can't get some crazy volatility during the stream. And unfortunately, you know, it does look, let's see here. Let's see, 47. It doesn't look like we're going to get more upside here, so I'm going to try and take a little bit of profits on this long right now. I'm just going to mark it out. I don't care. All right, nice. Nice. All right, I'm going to mark it out. And honestly, that is going to be my last TP on this long until we get to $25,000. 25,000 on the dot. It's going to be my next TP on this long. Now, shout out to everybody in the Casper Crew VIP Discord who took this long. I know a lot of people took it. I know there were a lot of us looking at that level, given in advance over here. I know K-Pax was looking at it. I was looking at it. I'm sure a lot of people were looking at it. That's what's so great about having a trading plan in advance. I'm going to be uploading tonight, guys, a scalping tutorial. Going over how I approach scalping these markets here. Let's pull out a Fibonacci golden pocket retracement right here, because we want to be prepared if we get a move to the downside to potentially add to the long trade. So this would be the zone right now to add to a long trade if we're just going to get a retracement and then continue higher. This would be the zone right here to be adding to that long. And this would also be the place to be taking a little bit more profits on the short. So 24,461. 24,461. So we're going to be taking profits on the short. Yeah, let's see here. I mean, we'll just take a little bit of profit out there, guys. I mean, I took some profit early on the short because things were looking pretty bullish, but you know, it is what it is. So this is our zone. We're either going to, guys, get our bounce from here, get a retracement down to this white box, and get a bounce like this, or we are going to fall right through it, and then I will be looking down toward that lower level that we've been looking at. If we go to like the 12-minute time frame, we very well may come down to this very juicy zone where we have the intersectionality. Let's see if we can pull up our 1 hour chart. The 1 hour chart where we have the intersectionality. Let's put on our folder group 1. Aha, here it is. Here it is, guys, the intersectionality right around this zone right here. Value area low of the range. Now here's something else we need to keep in mind. Speaking of sideways ranges, now that we are consolidating around this point of control, if we cannot stay above this level of 24,642, it becomes more probable than not that we make our way back down to the low of the range. Okay, if we reclaim that level, it becomes more probable than not we make our way to the high of the range, which is why I have my take profit set at 25,000 on the dot. That is the high of the range. So still the plan is the same, guys. Looking for shorts around here, looking for longs around here. These are the two levels that we really need to be keeping our eyes on right now. Let's check out what has actually been happening here on this order book. We did see continued bearish divergences right here, and now we're seeing longs actually start to close out right now. Everybody who longed high, they should have listened to your grandfather when you told him you were getting into investing, and he looked at you square in the face and said, "Son, let me tell you a secret about investing. It's so dang easy. All you got to do is buy low and sell high," right? These people who bought high, these 20 million longs, they didn't listen to their grandfather, and now they're closing their positions. In fact, most of the people who longed in this whole chunk are now closing their positions. They've realized that they've been wrong this whole time. Now, here's the thing. The people who are long from down here at 24.4, they still have their trades open. 24.4. Let's see what is going on at 24.4. What do you know? 24.4 is very key. It's the Fibonacci golden pocket retracement. This is the place we're looking to add to the long, right? So think of it this way. Not only is it a Fibonacci golden pocket retracement, but guys, it's also, right, it is also just the place where now the longs are going to have to defend their position. We know right now that we've got millions of longs that have opened up down here. We can see exactly how many. 5.6 million longs opening up right here. Right, we've got another 4.3 million longs, so maybe around 9-10 million longs opening up at this zone, which means if we come down here, there's millions of dollars that are going to be having to defend their position, giving us potentially more confidence to add to the position as we come down there, as the Bitcoin price is starting to slowly drip down, getting now a blue candle back to the upside, but we're officially now making lower lows and lower highs on this chart. We can readjust the fib. All right, let's readjust the fib here. Let's readjust this fib. Yeah. So let's see what happens here, guys. as we make lower lows and lower highs right now on this chart. So we're still in the short, guys. Took a short scalp from the VWAP, took a long scalp. This is just scalping, right? But, you know, I'm still holding from the setup that we gave in the Casper Crew VIP Discord from this high up here, from 25,285. I'm still holding that because I do understand that there is the potential right now, guys, that this is a macro top, right? There is the potential that this really is a macro top. Reason being, now we are forming higher highs on these very large time frames here. We are forming higher highs. We put in bearish divs on the 12-hour and down, and this potentially now, this bullish ascending triangle could potentially now be a rising wedge bearish pattern. And where would we actually be looking for a target if this is a rising wedge bearish pattern? Let's just do some quick TA here, because I've actually never done this, so this is exclusive. So make sure to like the stream, make sure to subscribe. Okay, if we break down from here, we're going to be coming to $22,000. That is going to be a nice retest of this old support resistance flip right down here, guys. Let's see if we have any other confluences down there. We're going to pull our fib from the low to the high. That is below the golden pocket, but I know that there is another confluence down there, guys. There's a very nice confluence down there. Look at that, the Fibonacci 786. The Fibonacci 786 is also down there. That could be our target, guys. Now, here's the thing. Actually, this isn't even necessarily that bearish if we still put in a higher low, right? If we still put in a higher low. The only thing I really don't like is those bearish divergences. So this is still maybe on the table. Let's go back quickly to, all right, let's go back quickly to our, I stayed up literally all night, guys. I could not sleep to take this short. Because I knew we were so close and I couldn't fall asleep. Every time I was about to fall asleep, I would like picture the price wicking up to that level, and I'd wake up, my heart be like boom, 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 boom. I'd have to lean over, grab my iPad and check the charts and stuff, and finally it was like, I'm like, screw it, man, I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. I tried to sleep. I was like half asleep partially throughout the night, listening for my alerts and stuff, and man, whew. So I'm exhausted today. But here's another nice confluence that we actually have down there at that level, the target of this wedge. Let's go ahead and turn this off, and let's turn this stuff off. Check this out, guys. So we know right now we have this potential rising wedge going on here on the 4-hour time frame, right? Potential, right? We made a higher high, and we continue to make higher lows. It's a bearish pattern. Let's kind of adjust this a little bit nicer. Then we will take this and drag it down. We know that we are coming right down to around that 22.1K. Watch this, guys. Watch this. If we just take a look at all the volume that traded here. Wow. Value area low of the range. Just talk about trading the sideways range from the high to the low of the range. This is actually a nice place to potentially be looking for a long. In fact, I myself am well aware, with or without a rising wedge, that if we come down to this zone, it is the zone to be looking for a bounce, right? Talk about buy low, sell high. Clear support, resistance, flip, support, 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 resistance, breakout, retest. Could this be just another higher low? Okay, something else that we need to keep our minds on, guys, is what happened back in the month of Agosto. All right, to practice a little Espanol, since I am Cubano, mi abuelo es mucho Cubano. All right, he's from Cuba straight up. All right, shout out to Grandpa Casper up in here. Grandpa Casper, from the greatest generation, came to America, didn't know English, didn't have any education, went to school at night, worked during the day, got his high school, got his college, ended up being like second in command of some crazy hairspray company. Now he's a very wealthy, old 95-year-old man. The best guy you'll ever meet. Would give you the shirt off his back if he knew you needed it. The most humble, gentle, kind, smart, wise man you will ever meet in your life. Back in Agosto, right? We got this nice big move up, down, big move up, down, big move up, finally down, right? These three waves of not knowing if the top was in or not after coming above key resistance, right? It was key resistance. I remember we're above key resistance, above key resistance. Oh, looks like we're breaking out. Whoop, just kidding. Oh, now we're coming back up. Could do the very similar thing here, right? Key resistance. Ooh, here's the dip. Just kidding. Oh, now we're at key resistance. Oh, just kidding. Okay. Oh, now, okay. And remember, guys, this third move to the upside, again, what is happening when we come up to that zone? We've got ourselves the nice Fibonacci golden pocket retracement coming in right here. 6 Juanita, our arch nemesis, the girl who never went out with us, right? She rejected us. She didn't say yes to our romantic inquiries. We're in the friend zone. Is 6 Juanita going to date us? I don't know. I don't know. Shout out to everybody in chat, guys. Make sure to like the stream. We got about 1,000 people in here, only 500 likes. If everyone likes the stream right now, we can get 1,000 likes, and it will totally change the course of this live stream, guys. It will totally change the course of this live stream. So, people are saying we're pumping. Crypto Viking says, I do not juice. Do I juice? Cuba is amazing for the people there. Yeah, I mean, I have so much family from Cuba. I've actually never been there because of the way things were set up. I couldn't go because I was not the direct son. I was the grandson. My mom could have went. She wasn't going to go without me, right? So, do I juice? No, I don't juice. I don't have a juicer. I haven't juiced since 2015. I went down that juicing route for a while, juicing like lettuce and kale. And I'm like, this is stupid. Why don't I just eat the dang vegetables if I'm going to do this? Why am I going to waste all this money, throw away all the pulp? Then we tried to maybe make some beet burgers out of it, you know? Shout out to my wife, Big Butts 28, making the best beet burgers in the world. And I know you're not talking about that kind of juice, man. But no, I don't take steroids either. I just eat very clean and I train very hard. Alright? You just got to eat clean and train hard. And if you want to stay up all night, guys, to catch those trades, you got to eat clean and clean hard. You got to eat clean and clean hard. Of course, I'm joking. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Alright, guys, so Bitcoin's pumping right now. We are stopped out of the short scalp. Let's see what's happened here. Okay, so we are stopped out of the short scalp, but we are, in fact, we are actually now rejecting from the Fibonacci 786. Let's check out the order flow chart right now and see what's happening here. Okay, so we're coming back to retest the VWAP now. We actually don't have any more bearish CVD coming in, and we did get another 4.3 million longs actually entering on this candle right now. We got another 4.3 million longs entering on this candle right now. We are putting in a lower high, rejecting from the Fibonacci 786, so if we are going to get a move down, this is definitely going to be the place that it happens, guys. VWAP, once again, let's check out our market Cipher B to see what's happening locally, if you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, bearish trigger wave, market Cipher B here. Yeah, we might get our move down from here, guys. We might. You know, I can't say, obviously. I can't say, obviously. But, yeah, we have still not taken out this high, so we are technically now locally switching to bearish market structure. We need to reclaim this 786. We need to reclaim the 786. Let's take a look at the local volume right here, because we potentially do have ourselves a little scalping range going on. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so we came up to the value area high of this local range. Now we're coming back to basically retest that 786 Fibonacci. Let's see what happens here, guys. I'm personally not going to short this again right now. I've already got that little scalp in. I'm going to wait for either higher or lower. I'm going to wait for either higher or lower. I'm just going to chill in my trades that I'm already in right now. I'm going to chill in my trades that I'm already in, guys, because we don't see the bearish CVD up here right now as we come into VWAP again. Let's go down to an even lower time frame and just check this out. Yeah, we don't see bearish CVD there. No, we don't. Doesn't mean we're not going to reject. Volume is kind of low as we're coming to VWAP. And VWAP is a place to look for a rejection. But, I mean, this is a very... This, honestly, let's be honest, right? If we were looking for a short here, this is a very obvious invalidation, right? Because if we're going to short this level, our stop loss literally has to be right here. It's a basically no risk trade, right? It's a no risk trade, right? In fact, we could take it right now with no risk, right? We could take a no risk trade right now. It's no risk. It's basically no risk, right? We could literally just put our stop loss above the high. If we're going to reject here, we're going to reject here, and if we're not, we're not, right? And we only need to have a 0.04% stop, right? So that's all we would need for this, for it to be a valid idea, right? It's literally a no risk. But for me, 25K is my next major target. 25K is my major target. I'm really looking for that 25K. The value area high of this large range. Let's check it out. What's happening here? Yeah, it's very clear, right? If we put in a higher high here, it's over, right? It's over. But if we don't, well, it could be another move to the downside, having now put in a lower high, right? Just looking at the market structure, having put in our high, our lower low, now our lower high, right? That is kind of basically what we're looking at right here. What we're looking at right here. All right, let's pop into the chat real quick. All right, that body mechanic. Let's take a look at PP for that body mechanic, guys. We're going to take a look at some other coins right now. Take a look at PP. All right, PP for our body mechanic. Let's take a look at it. Is it really $ PP? USDT. Hang on. I actually don't see PP USDT. I don't see it. Can you let me know what the ticker is? Okay, we need to take a look at XTP. We did take a look at XTP the other day. But here's the thing, XTP. We'll take a look at it on Bittrex. Is the only place we can actually trade it right now. XTP, guys, here's the thing. I hear a lot of bullish things about XTP. I've heard rumors that it's going to pump like crazy. Here's the truth about this chart right here. Right? We actually can't know anything from this chart. Right? We can't know anything from this chart right now. There's not enough data on this chart, right? There's really just not enough data on this chart. We don't have any levels of support and resistance. I mean, we did have a level of resistance over here that got respected right around 0.014. But there's nothing I can really look at, not on the daily. If we go to the hourly, we might be able to take a look at it. But I mean, look at this chart. Like, how could anybody even trade that? We can't trade this. So if you're into XTP, first of all, I don't even know what it is. I've heard rumors about it. I got a lot of it a long time ago, just because I heard it was going to pump. So it was like a speculative moon bag. But personally, yeah, there's no way we could actually trade this. There's no way we could trade it. It's a gamble, right? It's a gamble. My strategy with it is I'm holding it on spot, and I'm going to sell it if it pumps like crazy, and I'm really talking about a crazy pump because you know, I don't have too much capital into it, but all right, let's see. Okay, so this idea is completely invalidated right now because we're above the 786, we're above the VWAP now, we're putting in higher highs, so the idea is invalid in my opinion here, right? The idea is invalid. So I'm honestly looking up to 25K. I think we can get a move, and personally, not only do I think we can get a move, but I do think that we can actually get a not just a move, but I think we can get a retest of the high. All right, I don't think the high is necessarily in yet. I think this is going to mess with people for a bit longer here, right? I think this is going to mess with people a bit longer right now because everybody is like wondering what the heck is going to happen, right? I was staring at the chart yesterday for like a whole hour wondering like what the heck is going to happen with Bitcoin. Like what the heck is even going to happen with Bitcoin right now? Are we going to break out? I was wondering yesterday when we had such low volatility down in this little range we traded yesterday. And yesterday was a juicy day in the morning, guys. That's the one thing I really enjoy about Bitcoin now. It's like the opposite of what it was in December. Look at these crazy swings that we've been getting in this range, guys. This has made for some of the best day trading and scalping that we have had for Bitcoin in a long time. This has been a crazy week for me. I've taken more trades this week than I probably have in the combined like 3 months. Nah, that can't be true. I don't know for certain, guys. I don't know the exact statistic on that. All right, what other coin should we be taking a look at right now, guys? Money sign PP, that's what it is. Money sign PP. All right, we'll take a look at money sign PP here. All right. Money sign PP. Is this a crypto? Oh, the Meet Kevin pricing power ETF. Oh man, wow. Well, I have to say, guys, this absolutely looks like the worst garbage chart I've ever seen in my life. I have no way to trade this thing. Is that the YouTuber Meet Kevin, the guy who wears like purple Christmas sweaters in every video? I don't know. I don't know how to trade this either, man. I'm so sorry. I mean, so the only thing I could say about this is we have a little bit of price action from November. We could pull a fib from the low to the high, and we could also take a look at where the volume traded. If this thing is bullish, and I don't know if it is or not, if this thing is bullish, well, these would be the key zones of support that we could look to get in. First of all, a retest of the value area high at $20.86. That would be the first zone to be looking. In fact, let's see if we take our fib and put on our 382. Yep, that's where we would look first, guys. We would look for the 382 retracement. If this is very bullish, right, this could be super bullish right now. If it is super bullish, then in that case, this would be the place we look for the bounce. If not, I would be looking back down toward the 786 around $17, which would still maintain the integrity of somewhat of an uptrend here. Shout out to Hexy Bastard. It's money sign PP. Okay, so this is not it. This is not it. Money sign PP. This is what I got going on here. Okay, poor pleb. I see. Awesome. All right, on Uniswap. And you want to look at it compared to ETH. All right, poor pleb against ETH. Is that this thing? Wrapped Ether? I'm sorry, man. I'm not into the shite coins, to be honest with you, too much here. So is this it here? Well, I do have to say I like this a lot better. I actually like this a lot better than that other thing we were looking at. This I can deal with. This I can work with. This looks kind of good right now. We've got ourselves a really nice daily order block that's being respected right here, right? A really nice daily order block being respected right about here. And that is giving us a move to the downside. We have a very, very nice rounded bottom. And I would be looking for a break to the upside. So, excuse me. Like I said, I didn't sleep all night trying to catch that short trade. If we pull out our volume profile, we can see that we do have some potential support down here. And we could pull out our fib from the low to the high and see that we do have some pretty nice fib confluences, actually. We do have some pretty nice fib confluences around here. We've got this zone around the Fibonacci golden pocket. We've also, I mean, we've got the 382, the retest of these highs. I mean, if this is going to be really, really bullish, we've got the retest. This is a key support resistance flip. Support back in October, resistance in November, resistance in November again, resistance again in February. And now we could come back and retest that 382 value area high zone. This would be the most bullish scenario. If we lose this, then of course we would be looking down to the low of the range right around here, okay, which is a massive move to the downside. If we do get the most bullish scenario right now, I mean, we are talking about potentially now getting into a move that could give us a really nice gain, honestly, a really nice gain. Now, I don't trade this. I have never even heard of this. I don't know anything about this, but yeah, that's what I would have to say about it. All right, that's what I have to say. All right, is Bitcoin dumping right now? Bitcoin better not dump my PP. I just showered, says that body mechanic. Shout out to sexy Carl. Please take Crow. Love you forever. All right, yeah, we'll take a look at Crow. That's actually a good one to take a look at right now. Let's take a look at Crow. All right, crypto.com. Let's take a look at Crow. Kronos. We'll go to KuCoin. All right, let's take a look at Crow. We'll go to the weekly, guys. Crow on the weekly, looking actually pretty nice right here. Wow. It's looking pretty nice, guys. This thing looks nice. Now, I know people are, there's FUD about crypto.com. There's all this, I don't know. Right, there's FUD about it. Look, we're just going based on the technicals. And based on the technicals, based on the rule of buy low and sell high, okay? we are low, right? Based on the rule of buy low and sell high, we are low, right? So we have potential 1,000% gains right here, right? Potential 1,000% gains. So, okay, let's zoom into this and take a look at some key zones on the chart, because I do think there are a few that we need to be aware of. First of all, we're coming up to a major support resistance flip. So I would say that this wick right here, actually, this wick right here is going to be a key zone of resistance at 9.57 cents. That's going to be our next major zone of resistance. I would expect a pullback from that level. I would expect a pullback from that level, and then we would look to potentially get in on a retest here, right? I do feel like the bottom's in. I could be totally wrong. I don't know much about this chart, but for me, this actually becomes quite simple for Crow, because we're going to come up to our key resistance, and then we might get ourselves a nice retest. And look at this, guys. The Fibonacci golden pocket is coming in right below this last low, which would make for a nice little liquidity grab here into the Fibonacci golden pocket 786 zone. I would be looking for a buy zone around here, okay, between the golden pocket and the 786. It's a very nice support resistance flip right here, and it's just the logical place, if this is going to continue in an uptrend, to look now for a retracement. We've officially put in bullish market structure, taking out these previous highs. I put in another high, higher low, higher high. So we come up to key resistance, come down here, continue this rounded bottom kind of pattern here. This is the weekly time frame, keep in mind. So we're dealing with high time frame stuff here. This does look bullish to me on the weekly, and I would not be surprised if we get our rejection from up there. If we don't get our rejection from up there, we could probably just get our rejection from right here, let's say. Let's see if there's anything here that would be giving us a rejection, perhaps a Fibonacci golden pocket retracement. Nope, we actually don't have that. So yeah, let's look for a little bit more upside here. Let's look for a little bit more upside, a rejection, and then something like this to give us this nice little thing here, right? All right, let's check out the shout out to Pre-Direct D, who says, "Can you please check out the CBD?" Yeah, we'll check out the CBD. Let's check it. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Check out the CBD. Can you please check out the CBD for Bitcoin on the 4-hour futures, and then for spot, compare the two. Looks to be an exit pump building. Okay, yeah, we could do that. I have to go to Coinalyze to do that. There could be an exit pump building. So if we take a look at Bitcoin, this is the this is just okay. Well, yeah. Let's go to Coinalyze, guys. Let's go to Coinalyze. Coinalyze.net here, and let's type in BTC USD, and we will just take a look at any old, like the Binance chart, but we can look at CBD on the aggregated futures. And we will take a look also at the spot, okay, on the 4-hour. All right, guys, so basically what's happening here is on the futures chart, right, coin margin futures contracts, we are seeing what looks to be bullish CBD building up here, meaning people are shorting, but the price is getting higher and higher. This is actually bullish, very bullish looking CBD on the 4-hour chart right here. But then when we take a look at the spot, what do we see here? We see that actually more traders are longing than shorting on spot, right? We don't actually see bullish CBD on spot. Now, I'll be honest with you. I've never even looked at spot CBD before. So I wouldn't even know how to interpret this data. I have no idea how to interpret this data. If you think that there's an exit pump building, I don't know how to interpret that data. But it is interesting that We see bullish CVD on the derivatives and not so much on spot. I guess that's kind of interesting. If we're going to get an exit pump, shout out to Indiana Candles, who says the CVD on the daily Bitcoin looks extremely bearish. Yeah, we'll take a look at that in a second. If we're going to get some kind of an exit pump here, right, in my mind, guys, we can just be, first of all, we know what the oscillators are already printing bearish divergences, so we need to just be aware of these levels to the upside, right? That's how I'm doing it. I'm not looking at spot CVD. We can take a look at the daily CVD and see what that is looking like here. Say it's a very bearish divergence. Are you talking, this is clearly you're not talking about derivatives. Let's check it out. CVD, aggregated, spot. I don't see a bearish divergence here at all, guys. I don't see that at all, okay? So, I'm sorry to say. I don't see any bearish divergences on CVD on the daily time frame. So, all right. All right. Shout out to everybody in chat, guys. We got about 1,200 people in here, 700 likes. Let's see if we can smash those likes up to the watchers. Let's see if we can get 1,200 likes right now. That would be absolutely crazy. Come on, Bitcoin, 24.8. Let me short. You want to short 24.8? Is that what you want? What is CVD, says Anders. CVD is basically, it's called cumulative volume delta. It's telling us, are there more traders longing or shorting, right? And this is what we can do to look for absorption, to see what are the whales trying to do. For example, if price is making higher lows and the CVD is making lower lows, this is telling us there are more traders entering short than long, right? But here's where this data becomes useful. The market is moved by active participants longing and shorting. If there's more shorts than longs, price will go down. If there's more longs than shorts, price will go up. This information can tell us whether or not there are more longs than shorts. Right now, this is telling us there's more shorts than longs. Okay, there's more shorts than longs. So logic would tell us if there's more shorts than longs. Of course, this is before Common Core math, but before Common Core math, before math was racist, before math caused climate change, guys, and gender inequality, when there were more shorts than longs, that meant price should be going down, right? But if we see there's more shorts than longs, but price continues to make higher lows, well, that is telling us that silently, swimming beneath the waters, there's a whale or multiple whales that are actually feasting on the retail traders who are entering into their short positions, right? Retail traders are shorting. There's a whale up here. He's filling up bigger orders every time the retail is shorting, right? He's filling up long orders down at these lows. And this is a very high time frame. I don't actually use this time frame to look for this. I use like the 5 or 15 minute, right? But this is what you would look for. Like if you see this on a 15-minute time frame, this is very, very bullish, right? This is very, very bullish. In fact, let's see if we can actually see an example of this earlier today from one of the long setups that we took here. Let's actually take a look right now at this. Let's go back right over. Was this it here? No, it was even earlier than that today. Okay, here's a great example, right? Here's a great example. So we put in this low right here, and then we put in a higher low. But on our CVD, we can see the line is getting lower here, right? The line is getting lower. It's telling us a lot of people are shorting here. People are convinced we're coming down lower, so they're shorting, but the price is getting higher. What's the only explanation? There's bigger players here that are actually filling up their long orders as the retail's FOMOing short, which gave us another little push to the upside, right? A little push to the upside. And I'm pretty sure that we saw it happening again somewhere else, but we don't really, nah, technically did not happen here. But it happens all the time. We see it happening all the time. We saw it happening right here when we came up to the VWAP, right? We came up to the VWAP. We got a rejection, and then price made a lower high. But we saw the CVD was making a higher high. It's telling us retail's FOMOing long up here, right? We saw them FOMO long, but we see whales building big short orders here, right? And actually, we see continued bearish CVD over to this side as well now, as we reject from the 786 level, right? Which is why now we are failing to make a higher high, right? There's absorption going on. That's what CVD is. It's a really great tool. You can go to coinalyze.net to view this stuff for free. And also, if you want to learn more about this, first of all, we do have a 20% discount on the trading course. This course contains the complete day trade, swing trade, scalp trade tutorials. It'll give you the blueprint to become a profitable trader. If you click on the advanced course, this will teach you everything you need to know about order flow, volume profile, market profile, and TPO. And also, guys, if you deposit $100 on ByBit using my affiliate link, not only do you get 0% limit fees, you get 0% limit fees just by signing up, but if you deposit $100, you get a month free of the Crypto Fusion trading bot. This is our trading bot that you basically give it your plans. It will trade for you. You get a month free if you sign up and deposit $100. If you just sign up for the bot, you actually get 14 days free. So you don't even have to sign up for ByBit or deposit or anything to get 14 days free. We want people to like this tool. It's a good tool. You could check it out. There's a wiki here that basically shows you how to set up the bot and everything. It's a really great tool, right? You can feed it your plans, and basically it will take the trades for you. It's actually a pretty cool bot with a great bot community as well, right? So check it out if you're interested, of course. All right. All right, S&P is getting bearish beneath the trend line. Let's check it out. 6-hour bullish CVD, quite bullish. Yeah, those higher time frames are looking bullish CVD. Personally, I do feel that we are going to put in a new high here. I do think that we are going to take the highs, guys. I think we're going to take the highs, guys. The highs, guys. I do think that we're going to take them. Shout out to Javier C. Perez. He says, "Hello, Senor Casper. Thank you very much. You changed my life with the course and Cipher indicator. God bless you, brother. Can you please check Ape and OP?" Yes, I can, man. Thank you so much for the kind words. Thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. Thank you so much for the kind words and the super chat. All right, let's check it out. Check out Ape real quick. Shout out to Jeremy Newman. Thank you so much for the super chat. God bless you. Ape. USDT. Okay, we're going back to, yeah, basically. Yeah, so Ape did get a big move up lately. I would consider this to be our sideways range from this high to this low. I would consider this to be an important low right here. This kind of sideways rangy thing, channel thing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So it looks bullish, man. Weekly market Cipher bead looks bullish. Let's go down to our daily. The daily is printing some bearish divergences here, looking like we could get another trigger wave to the downside. So here's what I'd be looking at for Ape, man. Whenever we see something like this kind of structure, we're just always going to be pulling our fibs and seeing where's the confluence with the value areas. So for me, it's pretty dang clear, in my opinion, that this would be a buy zone for me, like right down here, a very key buy zone around $3.79. Now here's something important. We need to be watching what's happening right now, because we have not officially switched into bearish market structure. So in order for this to happen, if we want to buy around here, we need to be watching and waiting patiently for potentially something like this to happen, which is basically a rejection from here and then taking out this low, right? Where do you find the order book indicator you pull up? Well, this is ExoCharts. This is ExoCharts. This is not an indicator. This is a charting platform. This is coinalyze.net. This is free. And you just go to coinalyze.net and create a free account, right? That's all you got to do at good old coinalyze.net, right? That's all you got to do. Yeah, so Ape, that's where I would look, but we got to take out this low first. If we don't take out this low, then that buy zone is not like a valid buy zone in my opinion, right? But we're at the retest, right? So this is good that we're getting a rejection from here, starting to see this thing curve down. Then what we would look to do is we would look to see, okay, are we going to now get some kind of, I mean, the best thing that we could honestly look to see would be a very deep daily momentum wave here, right below the 60 line, giving us somewhat of a hidden bullish divergence. That'd be really nice, actually. And then we would want on our 4 time frame to also see regular bullish divergences. So what we want to see when we come down to this zone is we would want to see something like what we saw right here. Okay, now these were bullish divergences, but I would say the money flow on the 4 hour is continuing to get lower here, which makes me think we could get another move to the downside. So that is going to be like a key buy zone for me. If we don't get that, and we're going to continue to now hold this, right, because we do know that this is now our local range, right? This is our local range. Then I would look basically to, let's see here. It's a little bit tougher. Let's look at the downtrend. It's a little bit tougher actually to say where I would want to hop into this more locally. It's a little bit tougher to say where I would want to hop into this locally, man. I don't know. Like, we could say golden pocket, right? We could say golden pocket. The reason why this is tough is because we already kind of formed this nice looking bottom here. Hard to say, man. I'm really sorry. Like, unless we're really trading this on a very local time frame, I don't want to like give you a level that I'm not super confident in. So it's easy to give those juicy levels, but I would be looking just to, you know, potentially, yeah, maybe the golden pocket 786 around here. We've got conflicting signals, so I don't want to give any like crappy information. This is the kind of coin where if I was actually looking at this locally, I would say to myself, I don't really see anything I like here. I would want to come down to here. SPX is below 4,000 right now. Oh my goodness. Okay, we've got to take a look at SPX right now. SPX, this is absolutely insane. SPX is coming down to the intersectionality. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys. SPX is taking a massive dump right now. How's Bitcoin doing? Okay, Bitcoin's holding pretty nicely right now. Let's check out the order book for Bitcoin. Okay, so we're getting a little bit of a move to the downside right here. Are we going to put in a lower low? I'm not sure. Looks like that short trade that got slightly invalidated actually turned out pretty dang good. But let's see now if we put in a lower low. And also, let's see 24,464. See if we hit another TP down in that zone there, guys. All right, so yeah, SPX, this is wild, guys. So SPX is taking a huge dump right now. Let's zoom into a lower term time frame. We know our key zone of support is right here now. The fact that SPX is taking a dump like this for the past few days, right, since February 1st, and Bitcoin's been holding steady, to me, that's kind of bullish. This is crazy right now. Are we going to see this support get hit during this live stream? Are we going to see this support get hit during the live stream, guys? I don't know. Let me know in the chat, guys, and make sure to smash up the likes. We've got 1,200 people in here. We've only got 840 likes. Shout out to Robert Bonar. Shout out to Aaron G in the chat. What is going on, Aaron G? Good to see you here, man. God bless you, bro. So glad to see you here. Let's take a look at SPX. We are on the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame is looking bearish right now. But the only good thing about the 4-hour time frame, in my opinion, is this, guys. Potential hidden bullish divergence, right? Hidden bullish potential. Let's check out our 1 hour here. Shout out to Crypto Viking. Hippo character. Oh, thank you so much, bro, for the hippo character that collapses to the ground with as his chair breaks. I appreciate you, bro. God bless you, Crypto Viking. While the words wrecked appear above him. Yeah, okay, we are dumping down right now, guys. Man, this is wild. This is absolutely wild. Let's check out the 1 hour. Is there any sign of hope here? Oof! The 1 hour is not looking good, guys, for bullish divergences on SPX. This could be a stock market collapse right here. This could be the beginning of the next great recession right here. Okay, 24 minutes, some slight bullish divs on the 24, giving us some slight hope here. We do have some time until we get there. Let's see how long it takes. Is the market going to close before this happens, or are we going to touch this support? Oh man, as we dump down like crazy. Bitcoin has also just put in a lower low right here. Bitcoin has now officially also now put in a lower low. Okay, so we are dumping, man. We might have to switch into bear mode over here. We might have to switch into bear mode over here. You know what I'm saying? Okay, SPX, guys, let's check. Oh my goodness, let's check out the 1 minute here. Let's check out the ES mini futures, because that's I like the way that moves a little bit better. We'll check out the ES mini futures. Okay, so ES mini futures, 1 minute money flow getting much lower here as we are coming down to test. Oh my goodness, on the ES, guys, on the ES mini futures, we are right now testing the trend line from the high. All right, let's just double check that we have this trend line pulled right, because this is absolutely wild and crazy. All right, this is absolutely wild and crazy. Hang on. I gotta put this stuff in a folder here, guys. We want to make sure that we have our accurate technical analysis here. Okay, wow. Wow, let's just double check that this trend line is absolutely correct. Okay, we're gonna pull a ray from the high. Wow. All right, we're gonna have to turn this white. I like my rays the way I like my women. Shout out to my wife, by the way, Big Butts 28. We want it white and nice and thick, right? That's how we like it. Okay, so we are literally coming down to this, of course, that's the way I have to like it, guys, because, you know, I'm married, so that's it. I better like it. Yeah, would you guys look at this? We are currently testing this very important trend line right now on the ES mini futures, getting a slight bounce. If we take a look at the 1 hour time frame, guys, we are printing a bottom on it, but we don't see any bullish divergences, and we can also see money flow getting lower. Let's check out our 24-minute time frame right here. We are getting a bounce from this zone, guys, with some slight bullish divs on the 24-minute time frame. We do have some slight uneven butt cheekage going on right here, right? Do I know anything about rumors that Da Vinci is actually a girl? No, I don't. In fact, last time I checked, he used to be a Depends model, but definitely not a girl. Okay, so we are getting a little bounce here, guys, and let's see how Bitcoin is reacting right now. Let's go to the 1 minute on Bitcoin. Okay, so Bitcoin is kind of now holding this little range here, guys. It's holding this little range here, right? Wow. Okay. ES mini futures getting a bounce. This trend line has to give us some kind of a bounce. I'd be shocked if this doesn't give us a bounce from here. Let's see what happens. This could actually lead to, this could be nice. Even if it's not the most bullish bounce in the world, it could lead to Bitcoin getting a pump from here. Okay, let's check out the dollar. What is the dollar doing right now? Dollar's starting to turn a little bit on the 24-minute. On the 1 hour as well, the dollar is potentially printing a bearish divergence here on the 1 hour. This is very, very interesting times right now, guys. Very, very interesting times. Bitcoin kind of holding, right? Bitcoin kind of holding here. This is very interesting. Bitcoin coming down. Like if we zoom out, we can clearly see this was a key zone support resistance flip right here for Bitcoin. Yeah, very interesting. Shout out to Sexy Carl, by the way. Appreciate you, man. Guys, make sure to like the stream. We've got 1,300 people in here, only 891 likes. Shout out to, you know, that was some good editing, right? Royal Fresh. Shout out to Royal Fresh. God bless you, bro. You know who did that? My man Rob. My man Rob did that. Dead Cat Bounce says just making dreams. Yeah, it could be a Dead Cat Bounce. Bitcoin is super bullish on market Cipher B DBSI. All right, well. All right, well then let's take some profits out on this short scalp here, guys, because well, I don't want to close the trade with less than $100 profits. Man, it's been a scalpy kind of day, guys. It's been a scalpy kind of day today. All right, let's see if we can. I don't know if we come down lower. We've still got the TP set here. This is still a place I would look to add to my long and TP on my short, guys. So let's see what happens here. Can you still put a trade in on Bitcoin? I don't know which way you would trade it, to be honest with you, man. All right. SPX down, dollar holding, and Bitcoin holding. Weird. Yeah, I think we're going to see a decoupling from these assets, to be honest with you. Like, I really think we could see that. Yeah, you never see me use DBSI. All right, let's check out DBSI real quick. Yeah, I don't usually use the DBSI. So let's check out Market Cipher DBSI, guys. DBSI. How's it looking here? It looks kind of bullish on DBSI. 17 bull power. I mean, this is the 1 minute chart. Let's go to like the 1 hour. Looks bullish on the hour. I don't know. It looks like it might be starting to flip, right? 15 and now 7. Let's go to the 12 minute. It has more bear strength than it does bull strength on the 12 minute. Man, maybe I shouldn't have FOMO'd out of my short right there. But that's what happens when you trade and stream. Sometimes you can FOMO out, right? It is kind of tough, man. It is tough. All right, let's get back to the chat. Shout out to Crypto Morningstar. Is it time for the pump song? Yeah, we could sing the pump song. Shout out to Almac Foshizzle. Man, God bless you, bro. God bless you. Yeah, guys, let's see if we can get it. We got 1,200 people in here. Let's get 1,200 likes. Let's just pop up the likes like crazy. Let's just pop up those likes like crazy right now. Shout out to Hannah King. Bitcoin is holding pretty well here. Yeah, it is, right? Isn't it? It is holding pretty well right now. It is holding pretty well. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Are we going to pump or are we going to dump? Maybe it is time to sing the pump song, guys. I don't know. What do you guys say? Let's take a poll. Let's take a poll. Should we sing the pump song? We'll just take a poll. Pump song. We have bearish CVD on the 5 minute. All right, let's check it out. Man, God bless you guys for the 1,000 likes. All right, let's check out the 5 minute. Oh, yeah, look at that. Bearish CVD coming in right now. Bearish CVD coming in right now, guys. All right, so let's pull out some fibs here. Yeah, we've got bearish CVD on the 5 minute, so this is definitely a place to be looking at. Check out Market Cipher. This is our box, right, where we would look for a potential another rejection here. But you know what? We haven't even put in a lower high here, right? We actually have not put in a lower high. And on the USD pair, we've already hit this, right? We've already hit that golden pocket. We've already hit our 786. This is only the USDT that we've actually put in a lower low. This is only on the USDT that we've actually put in a lower low here. So USDT is looking more bearish than the USD, right? Let's check this out one more time. Yeah, that's tough, honestly. That's tough. Let's check this out. Okay, so we've got maybe something like that coming into this zone right here. Maybe a more local golden pocket. We do see some bearish CVD forming here, guys. As we can see, the price continues to make lower highs, and CVD is making higher. I'm sorry, yeah, lower highs, CVD making higher highs here. We're coming up to a local 618 here. 1 minute, we do see a bearish trigger wave potentially forming here. Check out our 3 minute. I don't like the fact that we didn't make... Oh, 3 minute looks kind of bullish, guys. 3 minute looks bullish. All right, we're coming up to that 786. That money flow looks pretty dang bullish, to be honest with you. Let's check out our 12 minute. It's hard to say. Well, my short just got stopped out at the entry for a quick little, probably like $80 profit by the time that market fee or whatever. Yeah, we do have that bearish CVD, guys. You know, we do have that bearish CVD. But, yeah, I don't know. I've taken 2 shorts here. Should I take another? What do you guys say? Another short? Let me know in the chat. Should I take another short, or am I going to get wrecked? I mean, on the USD chart, we're doing something like this, right? Look at that money flow on the 1 minute. It looks kind of bullish, guys. It does look kind of bullish. Let's check out the 6. It's hard to say. Well, I feel like I missed my opportunity now. If I... Wow, look at that, guys. We do have some pretty bullish CVD coming in here. We have some shorts opening up, just a few. But in general, we can see that from this last high, we had CVD negative 16. Now it's like 5 million longs getting absorbed up here. You know, 5 million longs getting absorbed. We got some bigger players trying to push the price down right now. We got some bigger players trying to push that price down right now. We've got ourselves this nice triangular pattern forming here too, guys. You know, this nice triangular pattern going on right now. Manipulation, says somebody. Donald Pump in the house. We got Donald Pump in the house. What's going on, Donald Pump? Someone just entered a 10 Bitcoin short position. Well, nice, man. Nice. You know, I'm not really in a rush to enter into any fresh shorts right now, guys. I mean, I'm already in a short position here from the exact high. So, you know, I'm not in a rush to enter into a scalp short right now. But if we do start to dump here, you know, I am prepared potentially to get a move to the downside. We could short on a retest with bearish CVD. That's also a possibility. So let's actually check that out right now. Let's go back and check that out. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Too late for that, guys. Too late for that for me. Should have done it. Shoulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda. Right? Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. But it's all good, man. It really is all good. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Saw the bearish CVD, didn't take it, you know? That's okay. This is going to be the big one. You know why? Because I shorted this, and now this is going to be the big dump down to 15K that I missed, right? That's just how it works. Take a short, stopped at entry. Take a short, stopped at entry. Miss a short, it'll be a 25% move. That's okay though. I'm still long. I mean, I'm still short from higher, so I really don't care at all. Oh my goodness, yeah. Oh man, look at Bitcoin just taking a huge dump. Oh man, this is just a smooth move. Look at this smooth move. Oh my goodness, look at this smooth move. Oh man. I can't even believe that smooth. That smooth. Oh my goodness. Wow, would you look at that smooth move going on right now? This is absolutely insane, guys. This is absolutely crazy. Bitcoin is taking a huge, massive dump right now. Oh my goodness, we're giving back all the gains. It took us a long time to go. Now in one 1 minute candle, we're coming down. 1 minute candle has come down literally, oh my goodness, 0.3%, 0.4%. Taking out now, making a lower low officially now. Let's go back to the Bitcoin chart. Look at this. Are we going to lose the range right now to the downside? Looks like very well may. Trigger wave on the 1 minute. Money flow getting down. Bearish CVD. Should have taken the short, but didn't do it, guys. Okay, maybe this blue candle is going to give us a little hope of ray to the upside. A ray of hope to the upside right now. Okay? Maybe a little ray of hope to the upside. Alright. Yeah, next time we'll get it, guys. Next time, don't worry. We'll get it next time. Shout out to Sammy Ben Sadak who caught it. Awesome, bro. That is awesome. Wow. Shout out to everybody in here, guys. God bless you all. Thank you so much for liking and watching and all that stuff. Thank you so much. Really appreciate all of you. God bless you all. God bless you all. Well, guys, we are waiting for the Bitcoin price to either come higher or lower right now. We are looking for some juicy trades to enter. We're trading a 1 minute range right now, and actually, let's check the volume on this 1 minute range, right? Let's check the volume on this 1 minute range. Not bad. It's not bad at all. Let's pull another Fibonacci, see what we got right here. Hang on. All right, so coming back down to the low of the triangle, getting to move back up to the top. Technically still got money flow coming in the 1 minute here. What else we got? Well, we're coming back inside the value area right now, making our way back up to the top. What's going on with the song? All right, the pump song. Should we sing it? I don't know. We'll sing it another time. We'll sing it another time. Rejecting right now from value area low right now. Shout out to Robert Bonar in the chat. Likes, yes. Smash up the likes, everybody. All right, we'll sing the pump song, guys. We'll sing the pump song. We'll pump this Bitcoin. All right, we'll pump the Bitcoin. Ah, man, you know what? I only like to sing the pump song when I know it's gonna pump, right? But right now, I'm not feeling too confident on this pump, guys. We're potentially even getting now even more bearish CBD. I'm not feeling too bullish on the pump song, guys. We'll have to wait until another stream. We'll have to come up with a dump song. But, let's see. Did I become British? Of course. I've been British this whole time. I've actually been faking the American accent for you. So. I've been faking the American accent this whole time, y'all. Y'all. You ever hear somebody say y'all with a British accent before? Alright. Alright, Kamikaze says it's not the time to sing the pump song. Other people say do it. Gonna have to take a look over here at the other browser. Take a look at the YouTube poll to see what's going on here. Alright, should we sing the pump song? Most of you guys say yes, we should sing the pump song. 58% say yes. 58% say yes. Alright, here's the thing. We got 1,300 people in the chat right now. If we get 1,300 likes, we'll do the pump song. 1,300 likes for the pump song. Alright. I don't think it's going to pump though. That's the problem. So we're going to get back here to our browser. Other one. Alright, let's take a look at the CVD. What's going on here? Is that even more bearish? Not yet, but we've got longs trying here. We got about 1 million longs trying to push the price up right now. Let's go to the 5-minute time frame here. See what's going on. Man, that VWAP was no joke. You know what I'm saying? We could clearly see the bearish CVD divergences coming in right here. It looks like we're going to get another move. I don't think we're probably going to get the pump, right? So if we get 1,300 likes, we could do the pump song. But I think we'll have to wait for another day, to be honest with you. So, shout out to Phil Quirk. He says, a bottle of vodka. That's nice. Alright, so, yeah, we probably need to play it for the SPX, don't we? Let's check out... Oh, the dollar's getting a nice dump here. Let's check out the S&P 500 right now. No, yeah, we'll take a look at the S&P. Look at that. The S&P is getting a nice little bounce here. But let's take a look at the ES, because we know ES is coming down to the trend line. Alright. Coming down to the trend line. Alright, we're getting a little move from the trend line. Alright, let's do it. Let's see if we could... we could pump that Bitcoin price. Alright. Dump is more likely before pump, says somebody in here. Well, let's see how's this going. Alright, maybe we will pump it. Alright, maybe we'll pump it. Let's check it out. Pump song cut out. That's a sign. That's a sign. Alright, here we go. We gotta get still cut. All right, let's pump this Bitcoin price, baby. Come on, let's do it. We gonna dump or we gonna pump?
We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go.
Sweep picking on the base, baby. You know, 620 didn't even care if you could sweep on the base.
We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. No we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. Yeah.
All right, it's working a little bit, guys. Come on, baby. Let's pump this Bitcoin price back to the top of the triangle. Blue, purple, blue and 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 purple, blue. It looks like it's gonna dump, guys. Honestly, we're dumping. I don't think this pump's ever gonna work, guys. But we got one more shot. It looks like we're dumping right now, guys. Even the money flow agrees. Even the money flow agrees right now, guys. Ready? Let's do it.
We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go.
All right, guys. Didn't really work too much, right? Did not really work. Uh-oh. Maybe this one will work. All right. We're going to pump the Bitcoin straight to 100K. Let me see a blue candle, baby. Here we go. This is going to pump the price.
We're gonna pump the Bitcoin straight to 100K. Let me see the day, let me see a blue candle. Now we're pumping. Let me see a blue candle. Oh no, are we jumping? Let me see a blue candle. Now we're going straight to the moon. Now we're going straight to the moon.
Look, guys, it's working a little bit on the 1 minute time frame. Let's go to the 30-second. Let's go to the 30-second time frame.
Let's pump this Bitcoin. We're going straight up to 100K. 100K. Let's pump this Bitcoin. We're going straight up to 100K. 100. Pump the Bitcoin straight to the moon, baby, let me see a blue candle. Pump the Bitcoin straight to the moon, baby, let me see a blue candle. Now we're pumping, let me see the blue candle. Now we're pumping, let me see the blue candle. Now we're going straight to the
the moon, baby. Shout out to Da Vinci right now wearing the Depends. Working. It's working. Here we go. Uh-oh. This slow breakdown doesn't work.
Let's pump this Bitcoin. We're going straight up to 100K. 100K. Let's pump the Bitcoin. Straight up to 100K.
Alright, let's do it. Uh-oh. Tell me we're not dumping right now. Uh-oh, we're dumping. It's not working out so great. Sometimes though it has a slow lasting effect like this. Right? Sometimes it takes a little bit longer, I should say, to work. It doesn't have an immediate effect, I should say. Right? Okay. We're holding, guys. We're holding. Shout out to everyone in the chat, guys. Yeah, okay. People say nothing happened, but look, guys. We're starting to get a little blue pump, right? See, I told you guys. It works every single time. Let's check out what's happening. CBD. CBD's still a little bit bearish here, guys. Still a little bit bearish on the CBD. Nothing too crazy. Actually, it is kind of bearish looking, guys. Look at this. We have multiple drives of bearish divergence on CBD here. We do have multiple drives of bearish div on the CBD. Do I like Avenged Sevenfold? I used to love Avenged Sevenfold, man. You know, when I was in middle school. Who didn't like Avenged Sevenfold in middle school? Really, who didn't like Avenged Sevenfold in middle school? Oof, woof. Oh my goodness, now we're dumping Bitcoin straight down. See, it's the pump song that did its work. Right? The pump song did work. We can't say it didn't work, right? Yeah, it did work. All right, guys. Well, what do you think? Like, let me know. Are we going to pump or are we actually going to dump right now? Are we going to pump or are we going to dump? Shout out to Base Crypto. Says Rise Core. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. It's so funny because my old band was actually signed to Rise Records, but exactly, man, the good old genre of raw, yeah, raw, yeah. I'm all about it, man. I dig a nice singing chorus for the ladies. You know, give me some nice hair that goes down the side of your face like this with some nice tight jeans, some nice attack going on, man. Let's do it. All right, people say we're gonna dump Meshuggah's crazy, right? Meshuggah's such a good band. Okay, so we're starting to take a little dump here, guys. We're starting to take a little dump. We broke structure, says somebody. Well, we broke a trend line, and I don't know if we broke structure yet. In this little range here, I don't know if I consider this a break of structure. I would actually still consider this technically to be this kind of deal here, right? We haven't put in a lower low, not on USD. We actually did on USDT, but not on USD. USDT, not on USD. Shout out to Sammy Ben Sadak. He says, the schlong style has changed my life. Yeah, schlonging is so awesome, guys. Schlonging is so awesome. Yeah, Acacia Strain was on that label, too. I remember the first time I met Vincent from Acacia Strain. He was the nicest guy in the world. He was the nicest guy in the world. Which is funny, right? Because the band is so... But that's how metal guys are, right? They're all super nice. I can't play Meshuggah. I can't play anything that's copywritten, guys. That's the issue, right? The copywritten stuff won't work. SPX is going down. Second lower low on USDT. All right, let's check out SPX, guys. Oof. Yeah, it's not looking the best for SPX, guys. It's really not. It's really not looking the best. It's not looking the best at all. But I do have to say, like, the 1 minute market cipher doesn't look so bad here, does it? Let's check out the 24 minute. Oof, the 24 minute actually looks like garbage, man. 24 minute looks like garbage. This is what I want to happen right now. This is what I want to happen right now. This would be very, very nice, right? Do I prefer USD or USDT? I prefer doing my... Oh, on XO, always USD. Always USD on XO. Never USDT. Always USD. Always, always. Right. Well, guys, I'm going to head out, man. It's been a good stream. But, you know, I don't take myself very seriously at all, but I do take my walk with the Lord very seriously, as some of you know. And so, as always, I do pray everybody is very blessed in Jesus' name. Even if you're not religious, that's okay. May you be blessed. And may the Lord bless you. May He protect you. May He shine light upon you. May He have grace on you. May He turn His face towards you. Give you wholeness and peace in the name of Jesus, the Messiah, the God of Israel. And I will see all of you in the next stream. Peace, guys.